What's up, guys? This is just going to be an update on how much money did I make on the Amazon influencer program on the month of October, as well as by creating UGC for brands on different platforms like Fiverr and Join Brand. But before we get into all that, let me show you my numbers for October, and that way you can see what a complete beginner content creator can do if you put a little effort into the Amazon influencer program or UGC, or maybe you want to do the same thing that I'm doing and pursue both at the beginning and figure out which one you like best. So for October, my goal is usually to post 20 videos per month on the Amazon influencer program. But to be honest, I think I'm gonna bring that goal down because it's a lot to juggle the Amazon influencer program, UGC, my job, and then also have a personal life. But for the month of October, I did post 20 videos, which I'm super happy for. But starting next month, most likely I'm gonna aim for 10 to 15. If I get 20, hooray. If I don't, I'm not gonna beat myself over. Now with those 20 videos, I have now a total of 167 videos. Now I know that's not a lot. I know that there's plenty of influencers out there that have 700, 800, even 1600 videos, but I'm kind of sniping products. I'm not reviewing everything. I don't wanna review things that don't sell that much because I don't wanna waste time filming, editing, and doing all this stuff just to not make any sales. And I think that so far this is working out for me because my numbers are not bad for the amount of videos that I have. For Amazon in the month of October, through the influencer program alone, I made a total of $292.90. So definitely a big jump from the previous month. And I'm happy to see that the numbers are turning back around and they're actually increasing. Now for the creator connection side of the Amazon influencer program, I made a total of $388.17. Definitely a huge jump from September, and I'm just gonna keep putting more attention into the Creator Connections program because it's giving me really good results. Now for the total amount of money that I made on September, I made a total of $681.07. So literally my best month so far on the Amazon influencer program. Super happy with it. I'm gonna keep putting work into it, and my goal is to turn this into maybe $1,500, $2,000 a month. Fingers crossed. Now, when it came down to the affiliate and the miscellaneous, no surprise, I made $0 because I have 2 YouTube channels and they're extremely small and there's no way they're gonna make me any money. If I happen to make a couple dollars here and there, I'm super happy with it. But right now, it's not a priority. I'm gonna incorporate it into my to-do list and hopefully I have enough time to start paying attention to it as well. But at the moment, it's just a lot of juggling. So I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. Now, when it came down to UGC for the month of October, I had a really good month. I made $897.80. So it was my second best month creating UGC. Now, I have to say that I am really impressed that there's brands out there that are willing to take the risk and work with complete beginners. I've said this since my first video. There's no excuse. I have very little face to camera experience, and if I'm able to generate almost $1,000 a month by UGC, then I don't see any reasons why you can do it as well. It does take a little bit of time, and it can be a little awkward at the beginning, logically, especially if you're not used to doing this, but slowly it's going to help you get better at it. And then if you ever want to start a YouTube channel and not feel so awkward in front of the camera, then that can also contribute and help you out. So yeah, and then for the month of October, combined between Amazon and UGC, I made a total of $1,578.87. Not bad. It was my best month. Like I mentioned before, I'm just doing this as an experiment. I want to see how big I can get this to be. And if I can make an extra $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 a month, then I'll be super happy with it. But at the moment, I'm also happy with how much money I'm getting out of with the amount of effort I'm putting into it. So yeah, so if I was to divide this money per day, then I made an extra $50.93 a day. So an extra 50 bucks in my pocket every single day by creating a little content here and there and by posting videos on Amazon, plus letting the previous videos do work for me. And if I was able to make this type of money every single month, then I will have a nice little side hustle making me almost an extra $19,000 a year. And I don't know anyone that does not want an extra $19,000, maybe $20,000 a year. If you make $50,000 a year, well, now you're making 70. And if you made 70, well, now you're making 90. And that can make a huge difference to your bottom line. I like to use this money at the moment for two things. I split it down the middle. 50% will go into investing into assets like stocks and other stuff. And then the other 50% I'm utilizing to pretty much buy products, to review products that I know that they sell, that I like, and that I can start growing my Amazon a bit more consistently. Now, when it comes to pros and cons, things that I like and I dislike, when it comes to Amazon, it's pretty straightforward. It's what I like about it is that you can do it on your own time. You don't have to be meeting deadlines. Everything is upfront work. That means that you are going to have to create the videos, post the videos, and then wait a little bit so you can start seeing some results. But as time goes by, you'll put less and less work because you have more and more videos, and the money will just roll in passively. Now, with UGC is a bit different because it's by gig. So if you don't have a gig, you're not making money. So therefore, you're doing the same trade-off of time for money at the end of the day. The positive of that is that you see the results a bit quicker. You finish a gig, you get paid. So that is, I think, the main difference. Also, UGC does bring a little bit more stress because you have to meet deadlines. Sometimes, you have to turn these jobs in 5 days or 7 days. And if you have a life, if you have work, and if you're working on the Amazon influencer program, then you have to be able to be organized so you can meet those deadlines and not start getting a bad rep in the UGC world. Now, another positive about UGC, you get a lot of free stuff. I've gotten a bunch of different supplements. I've gotten things from rings to bracelets to chains to, I just recently got this watch from a brand because they wanted me to do a little video for them. So I don't know if you can see it, but you get, Jesus, this camera. Anyways, you get the point. You get a lot of free stuff. So that is a big plus with the UGC content stuff. But yeah, it's a little bit more work than Amazon in my opinion. I think that if you have plenty of time in your hands and you want to go all in on both, you could. Otherwise, you are going to be just like me and not have enough time to cover everything, and you're going to drive yourself crazy. But like I mentioned, Amazon front load, you have to put in the work first and then you'll see the results later. With UGC, you get to see the results a bit quicker in my opinion, but you're always going to be trading time for money. And what we're trying to do is get more of our time back. But yeah, guys, that's all I have for you today. If you do have any questions, if you want me to help you out with anything, leave it in the comment section below. I know I'm really new at this, but if I can help you in any way, shape, or form, I'm more than happy to do so. But yeah, that's all I have for you today. So I'll catch you on the next one.